Hello ladies and gentlemen and welcome to the Banner Saga. This is Unit Lost and I'm Stylosa and I'm going to show you this game, guys, because I'm quite impressed with this. So if you like tactical RPG games, you will like this. So what I'm going to do is kind of just play the game for maybe half an hour or so and hopefully get to show you quite a few of the different mechanics and stuff which go on. So apparently the hike approaching the Godstone is murder. You recall how most Godstones were built on hills overlooking their Godstones so that travellers could follow them and find their way between cities. It does nothing to each pain, so that's fine. Dredge! Oh god. So, Dredge, they're bad guys. They are basically the people who we need to fight. So this is kind of the... This isn't your standard battle, so to speak. This is a war, because there is a battlefield. Now, this is where we need to take into account these different figures. So, Dredge line the battlefield, weapons drawn. A fight seems inevitable. You take a quick head count, there must be at least 588 Dredge. Okay. We've got 74 fighters and 597 Varl. Now, the Varl, they are giants, ladies and gentlemen. They are solid. And we've got 74 fighters as well. So, it's fairly equal, really. I mean, the numbers are in our favour, but only slightly. Now we get given a couple of things we can do. So this is kind of the hint. So it says, even from here, you can see nervous glances amongst the enemy's ranks. So this will be a good time to press your advantage. So obviously, it's a good time to charge. Okay. You consider taking your trusted allies and leading the charge, battering down the enemy. It will throw you into the thick of battle where fighting is most dangerous, but a strong charge can save lives. Now, I can go straight in or I could rethink. So if I click rethink, it takes me back to the initial screen and I get the options again. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to charge into this. So we're going to rush into battle. So we gather our allies and tell them to get ready to lead the attack. And this will show us... Well, okay, so this is the... Before it shows us the combat, we get our party selection. So, this guy is not in the party, but we've only just picked him up. So we're going to drop him into the group. And what we are going to do is check these... Actually, we can't check these guys, not on this screen. I think we have to do that when we're camped. But the numbers, they basically correspond to their level. But I'll tell you all about their stats and stuff when I'm able to. This is the turn order. So, like, I can move these guys. So I can say, obviously I want him to go there, and whatever. This guy is my tank, yeah? So I kind of want him to go first. I think this guy may be a tank, although I'm not sure. I think he is. So what I'm going to do is put these two guys first. Move the big tanky guys out in front. This guy is pretty heavy single target damage. This chap, he's sort of like a... he's like a buffer. Like, he can give people willpower. His attack isn't that good. So what I'm going to do is put him last. And Gunnulf, he's like a AoE damage dealer. So I'm going to leave the order like that. And we're going to be ready. And we're going to see what happens. Normally these are pretty difficult fights, and this kind of runs throughout the game. Now the game at the moment is being played on normal difficulty, and it is not easy. It is fairly difficult. You can change the difficulty if you like. I haven't done that yet, but you can change it. The game has said if you get stuck, don't be frightened. You can change the difficulty. So this is the tactical turn-based combat. Now, the first thing we get to do is order the position of the guys, and it looks like I was right. This guy is a tank. So the first thing I do is I press tab. Oh no, yeah, there we go. I press tab, and this brings up the stats, and I'll quickly go over this. So the star is willpower. Now you use willpower for special actions. So let's say, for example, I'd like to move this guy when I'm actually in the the combat phase, not the setup phase as we are at the moment. In fact, I'll just show you that instead of trying to explain it without it there. That's just bloody stupid, Sty. What the hell? Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to place this guy here. I'm going to drop a tank there. I'm going to drop a tank there. So he's protected because we've got a lot of monsters coming that way. And we'll drop him there. We'll leave him here because he will probably be fairly effective against those, but we'll try and join him in. So tactics really play, they're really critical. Now this fight, because we've charged in, well obviously it's not like, we don't start here and the enemies start there. Some battles are like that, but this, because we've charged in, like the enemies all around us. It's supposed to simulate a battlefield as well. Okay, so we're ready. Okay, so So willpower, as I said before, this is the stat which we can do a few different things with that. Now, if you can see the yellow squares, if we move to this square, it will use 1 willpower. We only have 3 willpower available, and then we'll have none left unless we use the horn, which is a special thing I'll show you as the fight progresses. Or we can use this guy when it's his turn, because he has an ability which gives 2 willpower to an ally at any range, but obviously means he can't attack. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is we need to move this guy because he's no good there. Now we can either move him this way to engage these, which is what I think I'm going to do, because he'll be able to engage this. So I'm going to move... I'm not going to use willpower. I'm going to move over there. Now if you look down the bottom left here, you can see the next turn, and we take them in sequence. So we get a turn, the enemy gets a turn, we get a turn, the enemy gets a turn. This does change in the fight, but only towards the end. Well, when you go into the pillage phase, which usually means they've got 1 unit left and you've got more, you can move all your units before they move theirs. I think it's just to kind of speed up what's going on, because you've clearly won at that point. Anyway, what we're going to do now is we can't really do anything. We can't use any of our abilities, so we're just going to end the turn and see what the enemy does. Okay, so we want to engage this guy, so we're going to move close towards him. You know what? Let's check what our ability is, because this guy is new. So he's got Malice. Taunt 1 adjacent unit, causing them to attack you on the next turn. So that's pretty good. You know, he is a pretty good tank, this guy, then. He can taunt people. Kind of pointless, because, you know, he's near nobody at the moment, so we're not going to use that at the moment. Obviously, it's not a pointless skill. It's a great skill, but not in this context. We're going to attack. Alright, so we've clicked on attack. Now we've got a couple of options. We can either attack the armor, which is the blue value, or we can attack the health, or the strength. Now strength corresponds to how much health they've got, but also the damage output of them. Yeah, so if they've got lower strength through taking strength damage, they'll do less damage to you. However, if they've got armor, then they will block damage, and there is a chance that they can completely deflect damage if you do not have, I believe it's strength equal or above their armor value. Okay, so what we're going to do is we are going to straight up attack this guy's health, I think, to reduce his damage potential. Now you'll notice there's a star. I'm going to click this. That is going to use 1 of my willpower. I can see I've got 3 willpower available. Okay, so I'm going to I'm going to click this again to confirm, and that is going to use 1 of my willpower. You see, I did 3 damage. It looks like he moved away as well. Ah, okay, so these are ranged, which makes sense because they've got slingshots. Now, I believe ranged units cannot attack in melee range. So really, we want to tie these guys up. Now, you can see, when I'm moving there, it says 5 under the enemy's name. That's saying I'll do 5 damage to its health. I'm not going to use Sundering Impact. I'm going to straight up attack him. And I'm going to use 2 willpower, so we're going to do 7 damage. You see how the willpower modifies the damage, and we're just going to go smash. So we've pretty much taken this guy out of the fight. And this guy's badly damaged. So I think what we can do is we could potentially move up towards the top left corner. Or to the north of the map, I guess. And kill these guys and kind of consolidate ourselves up there instead of charging down into these, because we could take a fair bit of damage there. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to try and consolidate up the top. Yeah, end turn. You cannot attack diagonally either. However, there are people who can do diagonal attacks. So spearmen, they can diagonal attack, and they can attack from 1 square away. Well, from 2 squares. So let's say this guy was a spearman. He could attack this square from where he is now, but he's not, because this guy is a... But he's not a spearman, obviously. So I think what I'm going to do is I could potentially use the willpower. Let's move. Let's move first. And then let's use rally, and we'll use it on this guy. See, he's got 1 willpower. Let's give him 2 willpower back, because we know he can use a double willpower boost, which means he does quite a bit of damage. It's only if, you know, if he had 1 before, now he's got 2, 3 even, so he can use the 2, which is beautiful. Maybe it wasn't a good idea after all. Actually, you know what we'll do? I'll move him here. See, I could use Bring the Pain. This causes break damage to the target. +1 to return the favour. Now, break damage is going to damage the shield. I'm not going to use that. I'm going to just straight up attack this guy. But I'm going to go for his health again. So his strength to reduce his attack. You see, it's not always... Sometimes it's not always worth going straight for the health. Because if you work their armor down, you can get some insane hits on people. You kind of have to try and weigh that up. Okay, well, we're going to hit this guy for strength again and use willpower again. Because I'd say the odds are pretty much against us at the start, so burning all the willpower is a good idea. Now, I've got a choice now. I could move him there, okay, but I know that my turn, well, the next turn I'll get is this chap, which is that chap, and he's got a AoE ability. So he'll be potentially able to hit all three of these. So, I think I am... you know what? I think I'm going to move here and use willpower to move. And then I'm going to attack that guy. Okay, so I've used 2 willpower to get down there. Now I'm going to attack him. And I should be able to use my remaining willpower to get the kill. Okay. And I've got 1 renown for that, which is beautiful. Okay, now I'm going to move this guy in. You can see he's going to do 4 damage and 4 damage. Way more... Well, he would if he attacked them individually, but I'm going to use his ability, which is Tempest. Now, this is going to cause damage to everybody in this area, basically. So I'm going to cast it on him. I'm going to use double willpower on it, and we're going to do it. Hopefully kill both of these. We killed the one, but did severe damage to the other guy. But because he's only got 1 strength, he's not going to do much damage. This guy's got 4 strength. He's not going to do much damage either. So we're going to move... no, you know what? Yeah, we'll move down towards the fight. And then we'll give Rally to that chap. There we go. Can you see how powerful Rally is with the willpower? It's pretty powerful. Okay, yeah, I think we burn willpower to get into range. And we straight up attack this guy, and we're going to go for his strength again. Because these guys... Yeah, I mean, they're only doing 1 damage to our armor, so we're pretty sturdy against these guys. And we'll move up there, and we will... yeah, we'll burn the willpower. I mean, we didn't really have to there. We could have just waited. But we should be okay. Okay, so we're going to move into range of this guy. We're going to attack him. 5, 6, 7 damage. That's almost killed him. Oof. Yeah, I think we'll finish these guys off. So we'll give him that beautiful. I think we'll move him down into the fight, and we will use Rally on... you know what? We'll use it on him this time, because he's going to attack next, like he's our next character to move. And I think we can get him there, and we can get a kill on this guy, which is nice. Although I guess I didn't really use the willpower, so that's a bit of a waste, because, yeah, I could have probably spent that a little bit better. However, we should be able to get a willpower... No, we don't get a willpower kill. You know what, this time we'll break the... No, you know what, it's better off going for the attack there for the health, because I could break the armor down, but then he is still a 10 damage unit, and it's his turn after our next turn. And well, he's not a 10 damage unit, but he's got 10 strength. We don't really want him giving 10, you know, hitting our main guy there with 10 strength. That's not very good. So if we can wear that down, that's the best option. And I think we can get into range of this guy, and we can put him down. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Oh, baby. Okay, so I think we can move our little... no. In fact, we'll move him there, because if I move him there, the giant will have a problem the giant won't have a problem because he can just stand there. In fact, yeah, screw it. But you do really have to be careful, because if you move a guy who only takes up 1 square, and he blocks the attack path of a giant, for example, who takes up 4, then the giant cannot attack. There are some characters that do have certain abilities where they can fire through people or move through allies and stuff. But we're going to just go bang there. That's pretty good. I'm going to move in, and we're going to hit this guy. Use the willpower. Boom. That's fine. In fact, you know what? We should have rested. It was kind of pointless moving, because those guys are never going to get into combat. He's still alive after that. Oh. Okay, we'll rest. Promote, awesome. So this guy's leveled up, which is beautiful. And this chap's going to walk in here and secure the win, no doubt. Oh, baby. Boom. So there you go. Now, oh, hello. You take a moment to survey the battlefield. The enemy is being pushed back all the way down the line. You could take this opportunity to pull back and leave combat immediately. On the other hand, chasing down more dredge would rally your fighters and save a few lives. You won't have time to rest or change your party, but a chance to loot your... Oh, okay. So hang on a minute. I've used a lot of my willpower, so it'll be difficult for me to kind of do special attacks and stuff. You know what? I'm going to go for this. I'm going to go for it and see what happens. I think that's worked out okay. Yeah, we'll just go straight in with the willpower. Boom! Yeah, I feel like we're okay, because there are different types of dredge. There are really large dredge that are very difficult to deal with. These appear to be a load of ranged guys, which I think we're going to be okay. Can you see how his damage is reduced? Like, he's only going to do 1 damage now because he's took a lot of damage to his strength. And there's only an 80% chance that he'll actually hit the target. That is because he only has 1 more strength than they have. So what I'm going to do is break their armor. I think that's probably the best of a kind of bad situation. Okay, I think... I mean, we've got 3 guys down there. We should be fine. We're going to chase this guy. Yeah, end turn. Okay. I think we'll attack. Yep. We won't bother with willpower because that is, that's pretty good. This guy now is going to be doing absolutely no damage. Deflect. Okay, so the reason he deflected that is because he's got 1 strength. He's got 6. It's a very low chance that he would hit because, he's 5 strength points below. Okay. Yep, straight up go for the strength. Nice. He's actually taking quite a bit of damage. Last thing I want is for people to go down and die. That's not really what I want. But he should be able to get the kill there. We know he's going to do 1 damage. 90% chance, most likely going to do it. Well, luckily he doesn't do it, which is pretty shocking. That's pretty bad. Okay, now this guy, because he's got less strength than he's got, it's going to be a 90% chance. We're going to take it. Right, okay, so we could put this guy down, but I don't think it's his turn. This could be like famous last words. It is his turn. Maybe I should have checked. Oh dear. Oh, he deflected anyway, so it's fine. Totally fine. Okay. Oh, that's fine. We'll stand into range with you, good sir, and we will hit you in the face. Oh, yes. Oh, my lord. Okay, we shall go there, and we shall kill this chap. Goodbye. Awesome. We could have potentially have used his special ability, actually. We'll chip away at his strength again. Or not. We seem to be really unlucky with this. What the hell? Okay, see, we could... Yeah, no, screw it. We'll put the damage through this guy, because I guess this chap's in a little bit of danger. We could have used the willpower, though, on this chap, because it's his turn next. Sorry, after this guy, it would be his turn. And then we could... maybe have used the willpower enhanced attack. But then again, it doesn't matter because he seems to deflect absolutely everything. Okay, we get the kill here because we know it's going to do 2 damage. I mean, there's no chance to miss because we've got so much more strength than they've got. It's unbelievable. So we just smash their face in. Beautiful. Okay, and we move in and we get the... hopefully get the kill. Yep. Now he's taking a lot of damage. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to move him out of harm's way. I don't really want him to go down. Now what happens if somebody does die in combat? They don't actually die. They're just critically injured on the floor. And they have to take some time to recover. And I've blatantly just missed one of the crucial mechanics because I've been too busy talking. Now what I can actually do is, this is the horn. I can blow the horn with selected people to give them willpower. Now... I could give him... yeah, so if I give him 1 willpower, he can cast this spell. So let's say we're going to give it to... what's his face? That guy. I think we've just given it to him. No, we haven't. Okay, let's move. I think it's because he's not on the screen, maybe? I don't know. Well, okay, whatever. We'll give it to this guy. Oof. And we'll blow his willpower, well, one of his willpower, to move kind of a little bit further. I'm really worried about this guy. I don't really want him to be injured because he's pretty good. Okay, so we're going to blow the horn. We'll blow it again. Can you see how the stars are going down and we're depositing willpower? I think this is going to allow me to use 2 willpower to attack this guy with. In fact, we're going to taunt this guy. Because we do not want him to attack that guy. Okay, okay. See, I could have straight up attacked him, but if I did that, then he's going to take damage and... don't really want that. I want to try and get him out of the fight. Uh-oh. Ooh, deflect. Awesome. Right, we're going to move. We're going to blow the horn. So we've got our enough willpower to cast rally. And we are going to rally. We know it's his go next because of the turn thing. But we're going to rally this guy. No, you know what? We're going to rally the big man. Because he's going to be able to attack him. And it's going to be beautiful. Oh, baby. Blow willpower to get into range. Well, get closer anyway. Okay, deflect. Ooh. Shit. Okay, so he moved just into range anyway, and now he's not dead, but he's critically injured, and this means he's going to take a few days to recover. And if I use him in battle again straight away, he will not be at full health and full armor. He'll be damaged because he's obviously ill, which is not very good for us. Okay, we'll move over there. You know what? We'll use Thunder and Impact on this guy. I mean, Thunder and Impact just does damage to their health and armor. Let's blow the horn so we can get into range. Oh, yeah. I'm going to drop the hammer. Drop the hammer. Boom. These guys are really irritating with that back off. The slinger runs several spaces away from an attacker when hit. Really irritating. Okay, so we're going to move there. And we're going to attack this guy with... We could use Malice, but... Yeah, I think we do, because he just attacked, didn't he? So... Oh, we can't blow the horn, though, so... I think we're going to lose this chap. He's going to be critically injured, which is not what we want. We'll totally move him out of combat, because... the horn as well. It will only... you see, we've got weak morale, so he will have -1 willpower to start the game off with, the battle off with. But the horn, I believe, powers up when we take down enemies. So I'm pretty confident just going straight up for their strength, because they're not doing anything to me now. You know, I don't really have to worry about it anymore. I mean, we are losing armor, but I very much doubt we're going to go into combat again. You see, we took a guy down, so the willpower horn has popped up. And we're also in pillage mode now, I believe. This is, you see how the mode has changed, the order, the sequence of moves have changed. Or turns even. So we have got basically all of ours, and then he gets his, so gives us a good chance just to smash his face in. You know what, we'll move into range, we'll use the willpower horn, and then we will attack. For 3 damage, for the win. Oh, boom. Awesome. So this is showing what we've lost, because this is a war. This isn't just a battle. Well, I guess it's a battle, not a war. It's a battle inside a war. It's not just a straight up like combat with these guys. A whole caravan was involved in that, and because we did, well, I guess because we charged in and then we attacked again, we suffered minimal losses and we easily won the battle. Ooh. Whoa, 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 whoa. What is this? So, the enormous metal wagon dangles precariously off a cliff. From the end swings a confused yoke still tied to its reins. On top, the dredge hangs on tight, keeping the whole thing from plummeting over the side is Gunnulf. Okay. You know, let's try and help it. Let's try and pull it back up. Now, oh, I could tell Gunnulf to let it go. Or we shout for others, but we could risk losing him. Ooh, let's shout for others. Uh-oh, Gunnulf is gone. Oh, crap. Oh dear, Gunnulf. Oh crap, so the guy who I like with the AoE damage is now dead because I told him to... Oh my god. There's a vast fortune. We can try and get down there and get it. You know what, we'll leave some Val behind, so we're going to leave some of our force behind. Yeah, they'll do something about the body and potentially get the gold and bring it back to us. Only 15 Val down, so that's not that bad. But we did lose our guy, which is like So I'll explain what's going on here if I get the chance. So we've got supplies, which means we can move for so many days. You know what? We'll make camp. Quickly. See, because if I let that continue, what would have happened is random events would have popped up and I wouldn't be able to show you this. So this is us in camp. Yep. Now, we've got 73 days left of supplies. So we're pretty fine for supplies. You know, we can move for 73 days before we run out. We've got weak morale, though, however, which is pretty bad. So if we rest, we'll use a day of supplies. You see the clock goes around, but our morale is better now. So we'll use another one, and another one, and another one, and another one. And we've got good morale, and we'll leave it at that. Our renown, this is what we use for abilities. So if we go to the heroes tent, because we did have a few levels up, I think. Yeah, okay, so Mogger, the shield master, has leveled up. So he's been promoted. Before I click that, I'll click this just to explain what these stand for. So ability, this is his unique power. One moment, I've just unplugged my headset. What the hell? Feel a noise. There we go. Headset is back. Good lord. So ability is, his fancy ability. Armor. This blocks damage. Strength. So obviously it's his damage and his health. Willpower. This is how many willpower you have in total. Exertion. This is how many willpower you can use on any given action. So when you see me clicking on the stars, that is me, ordering that unit to use so much willpower. The more of this you've got, the more willpower you can use. So you can do a really massive strike or move fairly long distance if you blow all of it at once. And break is the amount of direct damage you can naturally do to enemies' armor. So, and this tells you how many kills they need to get promoted to the next rank. So we're going to promote this guy. So it tells us that's going to be increased. But it costs us renown. Now we've got 66, so we're going to go for this. And because this guy's the tank, I think what we should do is probably, I'm going to drop both points into armor to make him really durable. And he's got 18 armor now. That's pretty good. He's not leveled up. He has leveled up, though. Okay, we confirm. Now, he does a lot of damage. He's massive single target damage. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to dump it all into strength, and I'm going to confirm that. And this chap has gone up. Okay, confirm. Now, he's not really used in combat that much. He's used more of a buffer. So I think what we're going to do is I'm going to give him extra willpower. So you can see how his willpower has been increased there to 7 of 10. Now, I believe willpower increases the longer you stay in camp, up to its maximum. And obviously use it in combat. Unless you've got somebody like Eric who can, give willpower back. And this guy, I did not. Oh, he leveled again. Okay, I see what happened there. I was like, what the hell is going on here? What the? You know what? I think we might give him a little bit of strength. Let's just make sure nobody else is double leveled. No, okay. Off. So that's pretty much the hero tent, and we can obviously sort out the order of our heroes. But we've lost the one chap because he fell off a cliff and died, which isn't the best. Oh dear. We've got the training tent. Now this is where you can use all your units and train them without risk of causing injury to kind of practice tactics, get used to specific guys, their abilities and stuff. We're not going to do this because we just ain't going to do this. So we're gonna jump off. But as you can see, it's just like the standard battle. Oh god, no. Leave training. Yes. Okay, so the other things we've got there is obviously the options. We've got the map. Now the map is quite fancy. It's really big. Like the one thing I don't know is how long this game actually is. But what I can tell you is at the moment, my time has been split up between two caravans. I have this caravan, the Val caravan, which is like the really big one at the moment. The other one, all the way over here, somewhere. Well, it's not actually showing me on the map, but there is another one. The game you go from chapter to chapter and you swap between caravans. But I thought it would have shown me the other one. But you can see how quite large the map is, and it gives you like a little bit of lore behind the certain areas and stuff. But it's pretty big, and if I'm only here, and I started there, I've not gone very far. So I'm hoping that this is a fairly long experience, at least 10 hours plus I'm hoping for, because I think I've played it for about 2 hours, maybe 3 hours at this point. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to get rid of the camp. We're going to leave and continue on our way and see what happens. You see the time is going by. You know, as a circle completes, that uses a day of supplies. This is the Godstone. Or one of the Godstones, because we actually found another one. Okay, so the caravan has stopped. Okay. Yeah, we're not taking the off... No. Yeah. Yeah, let's return it. Let's return the necklace. Okay, so we've got 10 renown for that. Let's examine the stone. Okay, blah, 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 blah. And we move on. So I think I'll leave it at that, guys. This has been like a more of a advanced kind of first impressions. It's not really a first impressions because, as I said, I've played the game for quite some time and I sort of understand what I do. Hopefully, I've convinced you, if you are a fan of tactical RPGs, to check this out, because I really enjoy it. Like, the only issue I've got is I don't know how long the game is, and maybe the combat could get a little bit tedious at times if you keep going through it with the same guys over and over and over again. But if you can keep switching up your group, then I think it'll be okay. So yeah, I think I'm going to leave it at that, guys. So I've been Stylosa, this is Unit Lost. If you enjoyed the video, which this has been a detailed look at the Banner Saga, then please like the video. Leave comments below, favourite the video and all the rest of that stuff. Make sure you follow me on Twitter, which is @UnitLostGaming, and subscribe to the channel. And yeah, I'll leave it at that, guys. I'll catch you next time. Toodaloo.